Hey guys, I'm a BMX flatlander. My name's Mario Carelsi and I ride for Team Extreme, and I'm going to be showing you some BMX tips and hints. We're going to look at how to do a wheelie on a BMX bicycle. Now, a wheelie is probably one of the first tricks and one of the most popular tricks that everyone's heard of and knows. I mean, it's not necessarily just on a BMX, you can do it on any bicycle, but today I'm going to show you how to do one on a BMX. There are several types of wheelies that can be done. They've got different names. You've got a peg wheelie, which is what it is. You do a wheelie on the peg, the back peg standing using your leg as balance. You'll have your regular wheelie, which you see kids doing every day. They're up in the air and they're pedaling along on their mountain bikes like this. You've got what's called a manual, which is more of a street move for BMXers, where it's actually a rolling wheelie, which doesn't involve pedaling, which involves putting the bike up on the pedals. You put your body weight behind the seat and you'll actually roll with the wheel slightly off the floor, but it goes for ages when you've got the balance point correct. But the wheelie I'm going to show you today is just a basic sitting down wheelie. It's one of the most comfortable to do. You can just pick the bike up, you sit on the seat and away you go. But to get to that stage you need to know a few things, so we're going to talk through that and see if we can get you all doing wheelies. Right, the first step to actually doing a wheelie is you're going to want your bike in this position, you're going to be sitting down and you're going to be pedaling. So you need to find your sweet spot on the bicycle basically. Now, to learn a wheelie from scratch, the first thing to do is just to ride along at quite a slow pace, and you've got to preload your body again. You've got to kind of crouch down a little bit and you're going to be putting your weight, your front foot is going to be pushing down on that pedal. Now you're going to, at the same time as pushing down on that pedal, you want to lift up on the bars and lean back slightly. Don't over lean or you'll just fall straight off the back. So basically you want to be riding along, you're just going to do that movement. Hit the pedal down, lift up on the bars. Now that's your first step to doing a wheelie. Your second step is to find your sweet spot. Now to do that you're going to need to start pedaling. So you're going to lift the bike up and you're going to try and give it one crank at a time if you can. I mean, no one's expecting you to do 20 pedals down that direction. Just lift the bike up, try one crank, get it under control and let it drop back down to the floor. Then eventually you just build up and you build up on your cranks, and then you'll find your balance point and you'll just keep going. So for example, you'd lift up. Also, a very important thing is to use your brake. If you feel that when you've lifted the bike up, your body weight is going to go far too over the back and you're going to fall off, just slightly hit your back brake. What that will do is that will stop the bike and it will stop it from going back any further. It will actually want to push you down, so then you want to do the opposite. If you feel you're going down too far, you need to lean back more on the seat. When you're doing the wheelie, try and sit on the back of your seat. I mean, not too far back, but literally on this section, because that will give you the balance point a lot easier than if you're right crouched forward and sitting on the front of the seat. And that's how you do a wheelie.